The way I paint was very fluid, and it's sediments, almost like geology.
Hi Sigrid, thank you so much for welcoming us in one of your studios in Stockholm, surrounded by your paintings. I know that you have a strong relationship with the outside, with the nature,
Yes.
And I was wondering, how do you keep this relationship? Do you walk a lot outside?
On a daily level, I think walking outside in the woods, for instance, with my dog, as a daily practice, like I actually leave the studio and I go out for these walks. I think part of the kind of yearning or longing is also due to not being in a place. If I go hiking or I'm up in the mountains, I don't paint there. I'm just immersed in a similar way that I do here. In that sense, being in the landscape, it's not that painting is a substitute, but it's similar behavior.
Your paintings are often described as mental landscapes. Can you tell us more about that?
The paintings I make now and maybe most recently, they are more like situations of sorts. There's some kind of movement in the paint that's almost like a wind or a gust, or I title them after different kind of weather phenomena. But at the same time, there's no land or horizon, or it's sort of a phenomenon. But at the end of the day, I think they are places. That each painting is a place or a landscape. It's sort of something you tap into, and they are generated in a mindscape. That's how it's for me. There it is. It's nothing I knew before. It just appeared.
Some writers have connected your work to Nordic romanticism, Chinese painting, or Taoist ideas. Do you agree to that?
As a young person, the Scandinavian symbolist or national romantic, it fit my personality, or I was drawn to them. And I studied Asian art history in graduate school because I had traveled to Japan and China, and I was so interested in. We come from the classic Western perspective that we're so tied, and then you see another way, like you can have a scroll, you can have a little hand scroll where you kind of unravel your travel through the painting. As you unfold it, you could have a Japanese screen that's sort of part of the architecture. It's still evoking your imagination and your fantasy of both being here and somewhere else.